Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank you for coming out to our weigh-in this afternoon. We are Wild West Bass. This is our Apex Pro Tour finalization, last day on day 3 from the Lake Mohave event back in January. It's been that long since we get in. We lost a day on Sunday due to wind. Couldn't reschedule. Had to do it close to one of our events. We were in SoCal, Southern California, San Diego here, El Cap, in San V for the first 2 days of our last qualifier, 4th event of the year. We took a Monday off. Usually we're done on Sunday. We picked a lake, finish up on from Lake Mohave, presented by Aquarius and Edgewater Casinos in Laughlin. They are the sponsor of this event. Had our top 10 anglers, 3 events in the books. We have all 4 events now. When we get done today, a lot at stake here. Not only the champion here to hoist the Apex Cup to the winner. We'll crown the winner after our 10 guys. We do the hot seat right here to my left. Last man standing will be the champion here. We are at a beautiful lake down here, Tough Fishery in Southern California. These anglers covered the gamut this year, coast to coast, actually from Oregon all the way down almost to the border in San Diego. So a lot of miles here on their vehicles, a lot of time on their boats, a lot of time away from their families. But we are here at Pyramid Lake for our last event of the year for the Apex Series. A lot at stake here, top 30 qualifications for our Classic. The Western Bass Classic here will be the Apex. Working on that to be announced later, probably be in the spring next year is what we're looking at right now, tentatively. We're still working on that. Got some new sponsors coming on board, and some things are looking up here for the Apex Pro Tour. Could not be here without our national sponsors. Want to thank them. Bridgeford Outdoors, obviously, Bass Cat Boats, Mercury Marine, Super Clean, Lithium Pros, P-Line, Wood Brothers Flooring, Torch Eyewear, Woo Tungsten, Bob's Machine Shop, Dish Network and Excel Marketing, Duo Realis, A1 Tactical, AccuCull, Valley Outdoors, Roman Made, Ben Green Insurance, Signature Gate Systems, Power Pole, Garmin, Price Sims Auto Group, Fisherman's Warehouse. Again, could not be here without them. Great sponsors that we do have. Tough Fisher here, Lake Pyramid. First time we've been here with anything Wild West Bass here in Southern California, not far from LA. Anglers got here last night late after competing in, like I said, San Diego for that 4th event of the year. Had a great year, a lot of fish caught all year. It was tougher in San Diego, but being the best in the West, these anglers here prevailed, and we did crown a champion there. Joe Uribe Jr. winning that 3-day event yesterday, crowning it off at San Vicente Reservoir. In the 2nd year of the Apex Cup, Apex Pro Tour, working on the schedule for year 3. Have a few changes in store next year. We use a hybrid system to qualify to get this far. Doesn't come into play. These guys straight across the board, normal bass fishing or tournament weigh-in here style. Heaviest weight today wins. 5 fish, 12 inches. We usually do a 14-inch keeper, and we knew the fishery would be a little tough, so we went with a 12-inch fishery. 12-inch fish size. That is the state league minimum here in California as we speak. Got a nice crowd gathering here. I want to thank you all for coming to our weigh-in. Take a second and thank a special person here. We always count on local folks when we go to these lakes. Mr. Mike McMillan. You out there, Mike? Mike is a good friend to Wild West Bass. Also owns a Tackle Shack. Mike, and did a camera boat for us today, my friend. I appreciate that, sir. Tell these folks here, I know you get Pyramid Lake here, you fish it quite a bit. A lot of you customers come here, and we know it's a tough fishery today. What did you see on the water today?
Pretty tough. You know, it wasn't easy out there. The wind picked up and made it a little tougher.
You fish here quite a bit here, no tournament-wise. What could these anglers see get used to? What's usually a big stringer here, a big fish that you see?
15, 16 pounds will get it done. You know, 7, 8 kickers do well here.
Getting a lot of pressure here. The fish better when it's cool or when it's hot?
Summertime.
Summertime's better?
Yeah.
How long you been fishing this lake?
30 years.
Long time.
Yep.
Changed a lot.
Over the years it has. Yes, it has.
Tell us a little bit about your business, Tackle Shack here, man. You support us at Wild West Bass Fisher Pro-Ams here. Tell us about your tackle store.
Well, we're in our going on our second year. Website up, tackleshackusa.com. Me and my partner Steve Montez are running it. It's just taking off. It's doing well.
Don't get a lot of fishing time as you'd like because of it, though, right?
50-50. We get some. Yeah, we have to. We got to get out there.
Well, tell them where it's at so they can come visit it for folks watching on our live stream.
Silmar, California. We're open 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday, 7 to 1 on Sunday. Come on in, check it out. Pretty cool.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate your help today, bud. I wish you luck in business. Thanks for running the camera boat for us today as well. Anybody's ball game when it's a tough bite. We have 10 anglers there. Everybody in the tanks, Michael Bray doing our measuring, make sure there are keepers here good and alive. We'll see how tough it was. Michael, you ready? Let's get started. Who's our first angler to come into the scales?
Bring up Jason Austin.
Jason Austin coming to the scales. Jason had good job qualifying again. Been a long time since we got to finish this event. Jason, I'm going to give you a microphone here, man. You had a tough day out there and lost some fish, I heard. Is that true?
Yeah, I had a horrible day as far as fish catching goes. I got the bites early by 10 o'clock. I should have had this thing blown out of the water. You know, in these tournaments, you have to perform almost to perfection. And if you have just a couple miscues and it doesn't go your way, everything falls apart in a hurry. So I don't know. I was getting the bites. It's on camera, so when you watch the show, you'll see my heart break more than once. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Jay and Becky back here from Hooked. They traveled all the way down here to watch me after making the top 10, and of course, here I am with no fish. So I'd like to thank my wife, Dish, Excel Marketing, and Hooked, hookedforlife.com. Anytime you want to get tackle, you can go ahead and order off the internet. It's been a fun year. I'm a little disappointed it's over, and finished the way I did is a little heartbreaking because I've got a long ways to go before I get to make up for it.
That'll happen though, man. We got more tournaments coming, obviously. You got a chance to rebound. I know a lot, you had 8-pound plus fish today you lost, right, on the frog?
Yeah, it was actually on a pompadour, but I did break 2 off on a frog, and I had another one come off halfway to the boat. And it's funny because you know you got these guys that come up here and they're like, oh, I lost all these fish. I'm glad the camera guy was with me because it's on film, so you can check it out.
Makes good TV.
Entertaining.
But I know make you cry a little bit there. You spoke of our folks from Hook, Jay and Becky. They traveled all the way to Oregon to support their team sponsors, and they're all the way down here, so they've been coast to coast like you guys. Not many sponsors have done that, if you notice this year. So
no, I got the best sponsors in the world. I mean, they almost every event that I've been to, they've been at. Jay spent a week, 9 days with us up there at the 580. So yeah, I appreciate it a lot. We couldn't do it without my support. And Craig Main from Wood Brothers Flooring, he also supports me as well. He sent me a stimulus check for gas money, told me good luck. So I appreciate it as well.
Great people, big support of Wild West Bass. Jason, your rebound, sir. Jason Austin, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Had a lot to do with bringing on Dish Network, Excel Marketing. Who we got next, Michael?
Let's bring up Ryan White.
Mr. Ryan White. Ryan had a tough event last week. He had another tough event. Ryan, grab that microphone, man. Tell me it wasn't that tough today.
Oh, man, I tell you what. I'm ready to get back up north and get after some spotted bass. Hopefully next year we have some Apex events where we get on some spotted bass, because that's really my wheelhouse. No excuses, though. Today I ran around and I fished everything that looked good with everything I thought that they would bite, and had a couple bites, missed them. Seen some cruising around shallow, the kind of garden fry, and went back to them a few times, tried to get them, but they were super spooky. Yeah, no excuses. I just didn't put it together, but had a great time coming down here. Enjoyed this hybrid format. My equipment worked great. My sponsors are awesome, and I just want to thank you guys, Wild West and Apex Tour, for putting on a great event.
Ryan White, everybody. So better luck, man. We'll get back at it here in a few months with our Pro-Am series and Team series, which Ryan's a big supporter of.
All right, we've got John Pro
We got Johnny Pearl. I saw it. Let's get a picture of that fish up here, John. Man, that's a pretty large mouth. It may be the... You did catch one, a good one, man. That's not a bad fish at all. That is a pretty large mouth. Johnny Pearl. How many we got in there today? Only one? That's the right size. Gonna take the lead though, John. How about 402? 402. Tell me about your week, man. It's been tough.
Oh, it's been a tough one. Yeah, I just had a real bad luck. I hooked 8 fish today and I landed 1. I broke 4 off, lost 4 others. Just San Vicente, El Cap was the same thing. I just lost a lot of fish, so I'm gonna do a lot of thinking on the drive home and try to regroup my strategies and figure it out, because it hurts when you lose them and when you see them. I was fishing real shallow today, and it was really hard. I was using 5-pound test, throwing a weightless Cinco, and there's some big fish, as you can see. I just can't get them out of the grass and breaking them off, and it's just tough. But I thought it was going to be better. The lake, you watch videos and stuff, and seems like it's good, but it seems like the water rose. It's up probably 4 feet, I would say. You could see green bushes about 4 feet under the water, so I think that hurt it. But it was a fun week. Struggle, tough fishing, but that's just fishing, and thanks for Wild West for coming out, and Michael for helping, and all the camera guys for hanging in the boat, even though the fishing wasn't the best, the action for everybody, but it is what it is. Some of the guys really caught them. Somebody's got to win, so on to the next one. I'd like to thank all my sponsors. Say hi to my wife at home. Thanks for letting me come down here and do this, and say hi to my son, and yeah, that's about it.
Johnny Pearl, everybody. Great job, Johnny, running that Bass Cat Mercury around the lake. Great angler here. He'll rebound in September and October.
We've got Joey Skim.
Joey Skim coming up the scales.
Hold those 2 up there.
Got 2 nice right in the middle there, Joey. Gonna get the hot seat here, I bet. Gonna take the lead, it looks like, obviously, with these 2 fish, Joey. Struggled this weekend, man. Let's get a weight here real quick. Got 2 alive. New leader gonna go 454, Joey. 454. Tell us about your 3 days before this and 4, man. You've been struggling a little bit.
Yeah, day 1 at Cap was pretty good, and then I don't know, after that it kind of struggled. Here I had 2 spots I ran to, went back and forth all day, caught one at 8 o'clock on a crankbait, and then caught my second one on a rip bait, like bluegill pattern, same time, same spot, everything. And then I lost one. Camera boat was on the boat, so it was kind of cool, So we'll see. But it was a fun week. I brought my family up, and it was a really good time. I'm glad they're up, my girls and my boy and my wife right there. So thanks for coming out. Love you guys. Thank all my sponsors, Metro Electric. Man, I couldn't do it without you. that's the company I work for, and they really do me right. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. P-Line, couldn't do it without them either. And then Powell Rods, man, those rods are awesome. You guys should try them. Ranger Boats, Gone Fish Marine, Value Plumbing. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Joey Skim, everybody. Joey, thank you, sir, buddy. Appreciate you very much. Next up, Mr. Scott Hellison now. Very important there. Scott has got 1 today, Scott. Scott has some experience down here in Southern California, man. I know he's been fishing well. Let me get a weight here, Scott.
We've got 1 alive.
1 fish, 1 alive. I know it's tough. Scott only caught 1. 253. 253. Before you say anything, I was talking to Rick Grover a while ago. Unofficially, I believe you're going to be our Angler of the Year on the Apex Series. So let's give him a round of applause for that. You made the cut in every event we had this year, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You've been fishing good, man, fishing well. I don't think anybody can catch you. But if that holds up, man, congratulations on that. That's to beat these quality of anglers in 4 events says a lot. But tell me about your day-to-day.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That's a lot of hard work to get that. So today was tough. I came out here with pretty high expectations. I've won team tournaments here. I've fished here a lot. I really cut my teeth with an F on this lake. and it just didn't happen today. I just struggled right out of the gate. I caught a striper on my first spot, and there's bait, and I thought it was going to get going, and it just didn't. And lost a couple fish on a crankbait that, you know, didn't make a difference. I wasn't going to win, but weighing 3 is a lot better than weighing 1. But it was fun. You know, I haven't been here in 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I don't know. It's been a long time, and kind of running some of the old spots. You know, I got a couple brush piles off the bank that were still there, and, you know, just kind of some old memories fishing with my old buddy Stu. So it was a lot of fun. And I guess we got Angler of the Year done, and that was kind of the goal for this whole season, and I'll take that and move on to next year. And just real quick, Apex, if you're fishing the Wild West Pro-Ams, I mean, this is where you want to be. That's what I did last year, qualified for this, and I haven't had more fun fishing tournaments ever, period. The format's fun. The fact you don't have a co-angler in your boat is awesome. And the guys are top-notch competition, so a lot of fun. I highly recommend getting into this next year, and we're just going to grow this thing, and it'll be an awesome circuit here shortly.
Scott Hellison, everybody. Great job, Scott. Awesome year. Fishing strong. 4 events, 4 cuts, top 10 fished on Sunday. Speaking of hot anglers, we got Kenny Ma. How about a picture, Ken? No, let's get a picture. That big fish you got there. You got 2 big ones in there?
I got 2.
You got 2.
They're all big till you get 5.
Kenny Ma been fishing great this year, obviously a champion. We were at up in Oregon. Arlington made a run here, caught some largemouth one event. We need 4 and some change, Ken. We got 2 alive. How about 477?
End it right now. Let's go. Hand me the trophy. Thanks, Joey.
477, my friend.
Can we
All right,
end
Kenny
it?
Ma.
Can we end it? They don't want to win.
We can cut it off right here, man. I got a tip jar up here, but tell us about your year, man. Not just today. I know there's more to you than today.
Yeah, you know, same thing. I'm going to echo what Scott said. You know, the Apex Tour, you know, we go to these lakes, and, you know, although coming to SoCal, you know, El Cap and Sanvy, although I didn't fish Sanvy, they're smaller lakes, so it challenges the group in a different fashion, right? We got to adjust to pressure and things like that. But again, same thing with Scott. I tip my hat off to Apex. We are still growing. Next year is going to be bigger and better. And you know, Rick Pierce has been a driving force behind that. And you know, he's been a pleasure to meet and talk to. But you know, a couple things actually before I get off the stage. I want to give a shout out to Joe Uribe, my Vex's brother. He won Apex Tour Top 4 yesterday in pretty much blowout fashion. And you know, both of us run Vexus and Mercury's, and Vexus and Mercury's took 2 of the 4 regular season events this year. The other thing is you know, I drive a 1500 Eco Diesel that I get from Elk Grove Ram. And the fuel economy in that thing, especially with fuel prices, is real. You know, me and Jason Austin, we travel together, and you know, I got 20.7 miles per gallon towing my 5,500 pound boat all the way from NorCal to SoCal and back. So the economy is real in that. So if you're looking for a 1500 truck, reach out to me. Elk Grove Ram has, you know, the most inventory that there is. But I'm going to get off. Someone brand new is going to hoist that trophy. So I'm pretty excited. There's some nervous people over there, and you know, I want to be a spectator. Thank you very much.
You got the hot seat though right now, Ken. We never know. Let's see where it lands. Randy McAbee coming to the scales. Randy, new with us this year. Glad to have him on board. How many keepers today we have? 3? We got 3. Good and alive. Let's get a weight, Randy. Short-lived, Ken. 566 or 566. Now we can end it, my friend. Listen, tell you here, we can cut it there. Randy, tell us about it, man. You've been fishing great as well with cuts this year, and had a chance to win every event.
Man, I live about 50 minutes that way from this lake. I don't get up here. I need to start coming. Last I remember this place, it didn't have the grass like it has. So all week long, I just been salivating. I knew they were going to eat a big crank. And so I made about 5,000 casts today, and not one of them didn't come back with a water grass on it. it was pretty disturbing and kind of beat you down a little bit. But it was a fun day. I mean, any day on the water is better than not being on the water. But like everybody else says, this Apex deal, this is fun. I can't wait till next year. I can't believe it's already over. I wish we could just keep going. I got to give a shout out to the two guys I roomed with this year. We all pretty versatile when we're fishing, but we also have our strengths. Well, I'm rooming with two other guys with two completely different strengths than I did, and they taught me a ton this year. I mean, anytime you stop learning in this sport, you might as well just pack your bags and not, because I mean it's evolving by the day. Other than that, the fishing stories, I got to thank all my sponsors. Stealth Sticks rods, we finally got rods in my shop. Check them out. Tackle Warehouse, I'm going to be making an order, running them over to there this week. They'll be available, and then in a couple smaller shops coming up here pretty soon. That's all I got. I can't wait till next year.
Randy, great job this year, man. Been fishing well. Randy McAbee, everybody. 3 anglers left away. Austin Bonjour coming to the scales. Austin's been fishing very good as well. Surely we got a limit right now. Do we have 5 yet? I see it. We're getting close. Here's a good fish. Here's 2. Good and alive. Great job taking care of your fish, guys. We got 4. One shy of the limit. Probably going to have a new leader as well. And we do. Going to go 9:29. 9:29, Austin. Going to take the lead, man. I didn't know if you thought it was going to be this tough, though. 9 pounds, I know you expected more probably today.
Yeah, I'm happy for that. I guess really that's a lie. I'm kind of bummed. I caught a 12 7/8 inch or 11 7/8 inch smallmouth with 5 minutes to go. I could almost get it to touch, and that could have been a difference maker in this. It's pretty tight, but we got some big fish coming up behind us, and it's going to be an exciting weigh-in. So I just want to thank Wild West and everybody that supports me this season. I had a blast, like Randy said. He was one of my roommates, Scott Hillison. We learn from each other. We feed off each other. Yeah, the hotel rooms can be a little crowded, a little stinky sometimes, but you know, we make it work, and I can't wait for next year. And I just want to say hi to my dad that's at home watching, and my lovely wife. We got our baby, our first one due, and I wasn't even going to be able to make the El Cap San V in this event until we had our doctor's appointment last Tuesday, and said she was sitting good in mama's belly. So honestly, this is all behind me right now. I just want to get home and see my wife. So
Go visit that.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Great year this year, Austin. Glad to have you on board, my friend. Austin Bonjour. And then there were 2. Thomas Contamoto coming up to the scales. Thomas, also in the industry here with P-Line. Great supporter of Wild West Bass since our beginning inception 2015. Thomas, a good young angler. Made the cut fish yesterday as well. We're going to have a first limit today.
We do have a limit.
We got a limit. We do have a limit. We do have a limit, Thomas. You happy about that after seeing these good anglers weigh in today?
I am very happy about a limit, but I'm ready to get this thing. I got to see what Nick has.
I know y'all back comparing bags. Let's get a weight here for Thomas. We need 9 and some change to take the lead. We need 9:30. We have that. It's 10:15. New leader, 10:15. Thomas. Now tell us about your day, man. That's I thought we'd have more than that to take the lead at this stage.
Yeah, no. I thought it was going to take 13 to 15, but I think that cold front, that wind, really shut down the bite big time. So I got 3 fish. I don't know if you can see it on TurnEX. I got 3 fish probably in 20 minutes in the morning. It seemed like I was like, oh man, I caught one on 3 different baits. I caught the first one on a jerk bait, then I caught one on a weightless fluke, and then I caught one on a frog, all in the same pocket. And I was thinking, oh man, I'm gonna hammer them. I'm gonna go around every pocket and catch them. I went 5 hours without, or like 4 to 5 hours without another fish.
Really?
Thomas got in the boat with me, and I told him he was bad luck because in Mohave, he got on the boat with me and I broke one off. He gets in the boat with me today and I lost a 2-pounder. First one First one I got bid on in like 4 hours, and I lost a 2-pounder right at the boat. And then I did manage to catch that bigger one, upper twos, with him on the boat as well. And then I went really with a weightless fluke. It was a spinning rod deal. It was a finesse fluke. Little number 1 Aaron Martin's Gamakatsu nose hook on the fluke, and they wanted it fast. I'd throw it right up to the bank, and then reel as fast as I could and get that thing swimming, and then kill it. And right when I'd kill it, you'd see a shadow come up and look at it. And there are probably 10 fish that didn't eat it. But I got 5. I actually caught 7 or 8 keepers today. So, yeah, man, I'm nervous, anxious, ready. But I gotta thank the sponsors though, P-Line guys. So for the whole month of June, with P-Line, we actually have a buy one get one free. You won't find it anywhere else. It's an awesome deal. If you guys need line right now, it's buy one get one free on our blue box 100% fluorocarbon filler spools, and it's at most retailers or online. So get yourself some line. Beckman nets, that 2-pounder I lost, I really could use my Beckman net today because it was right at the side of the boat, and it was the most nonchalant fish loss ever. It just came up to the side of the boat. It didn't shake its head. It just came off, and it just hovered there and slowly went back down to the bottom. Like, oh gosh. And then First Gen Fishing, guys, if you guys need to check out First Gen Fishing. It's a new brand of baits. Actually, my brother and myself we put all the baits together, and we have a bunch more coming. We have a vibrating jig coming, spinner baits, buzz baits, but right now we have it's like an underspin. It's a top spin. It has a blade on top, so it comes through cover a lot better than an underspin. Got to thank Price Sims Auto Group. They're big supporters of Apex. If you guys are looking for a car or truck or a luxury vehicle, head to my YouTube page, which is the Bass Hookup, and leave me a comment, and we'll get you hooked up. Yeah, ready to get this thing over with here.
A little nervous?
Man, I'm nervous, man. Yeah, let's see what he has. I got to stop talking so I can see what he has.
Come over here and sit in the hot seat. Michael, go ahead and hold that bag of fish for me, my friend. We'll get our last man to weigh up here. Nick, come on up here, my friend. Grab that microphone a little bit. Let's talk. You went out today, last man to weigh, got your whole family with you, so that's always good, traveling with you this weekend. Tell me about your day out here on the lake.
It was extremely tough. I caught 5 fish today. I had 6 bites. I ended up losing one. He hung me up in a tree. I get him out of the tree, and then he just comes off. So I caught my 5th one, maybe 1:30, and I was ecstatic because, you know, me, Thomas, and Austin were all fishing around each other, kept asking each other, what do you have? And we all had 4 at one point. So when I caught that 5th one, I was like, all right. And everybody else I talked to was like, I got 1, I got 2. I don't know. It's going to be
close. I know y'all had the bags open.
Pretty much, I'm gonna say this. I feel like I've been in this position before.
You have, Trinity Lake. You're runner-up, man. I know you had victory right there, and it just was so close, man.
Yeah.
You fished about as good and flawless as you could there.
Yeah. Let's. I mean, I guess I'll do everything right now. I want to thank my sponsors: Gone Fishing Marine, Mercury, Ranger, G-Rat, Cloutier Custom Baits. Big shout out to Kevin at Next Gen Lithium. He helped me out huge the other day. And yeah, my family's here. Let's just get it over with. Oh, my son was really upset with me the other day because I didn't let him talk. So
let him talk a little bit. See if you can get some.
You're talking here. Say thank you. Okay, say bye, friend.
Good job, young man. Good job. Fisherman ready? Your turn?
My dad catch a fish. This fish came off the line.
Thank you, Papa.
Good job, buddy. Good job. I bet Nick's ready to bring some fish. Come on up here, Michael. Bring them up. Let's see what we got in the bag. What do we need to take to win? Yeah, we're going to hold them. We'll grab a couple of fish. We'll do that for sure. We wouldn't miss out. Thomas will be counting the ounces. We got 2 here. Look like there's 5 in the bag, Michael.
Got 5.
They all alive?
Looks like it.
There you go. Always good to help.
You're right in there.
So we got 5. What do we need to leave?
We've got 5 alive.
10-16 to win. Hold on just a second. Thomas, do me a favor, young man. Hop up. Grab that trophy right there and go ahead and rub that real quick. Pick it up, and if I call out a bad number here, don't run off with the trophy. Just hand it off over here to the new champion. If your weight holds up, lift it high, and you'll be the champion here at Pyramid Lake. Kind of odd, man. The Lake Mohave Open presented by Aquarius and Edgewater. Let's get the weight here and see if Nicholas will have his first one. We need 10-16, correct? 10-16 to win. We get it in the middle, Michael. Let's see what we got. 994. Thomas Kanemoto is your champion here. Great job today, guys. Good job, though, Joe. I'm proud for you again, Nicholas. Let me get out of the way.
Good job, man.
Hold it high. It's going to be folks. Slide to the right there a little bit, Thomas. There you go. Champion here at Pyramid Lake. Great angler here. Be the first of many that he holds up. Fishing family, great industry rep. Does a great job for us supporting Wild West bass. I thought we'd have a 15-pound bag weight today, but cream of the crop. Best anglers in the West fishing with us, no doubt. Twist it around. Yes, sir. There you go. Can you turn it around? There you go. A little better on that side. That's a good problem to have, isn't it, huh? Champion again here, Pyramid Lake. The Laughlin Open, presented by Aquarius. Let me set that down again, my friend. Set it right there on that cooler. That is a heavy trophy. Grab it, Mike. You got anybody you forgot? Now that you're on the champion here?
I gotta say hi to the family back at home. I did it, boys. Dad got one. Get to bring that trophy home. Man, loving it. I gotta thank you guys, Randy, Jeremy, the staff, Darla, Karen, Michael, Thomas, Joel, everyone that's helping run this thing. It's fantastic. I had a lot of fun. See, coming into this, the format is different, right? So it's not just weight, scorables and weight. And for me,
No practice, no net.
No practice, no net. But for me, coming into all these tournaments, this is my 3rd top 10. I went for scorables because I knew that a lot of people that would be a change, right? Because everyone's used to catching weight. So I just went for scorables each time, and that's how I qualified. And then I did well on the final day, just going for big ones. So that's what I did there. But man, bring one home. I'm pumped.
Should be, man. This will be your first of many.
Yep. I hope so. Gotta find a place to put that thing.
We'll get you some more time off now from work, see?
We'll see. We'll see about that. I'd love that. I'd love that. So Angelo's back in Italy right now, so he's probably not watching.
Days off when that happens there, man.
Yeah, if I could get some days off to do some more fishing, it'd be
great job. I believe unofficially you're probably a runner-up in Angler of the Year as well this year, so man, you can be proud of that as well.
Yeah, Scott. I mean, to come in 4 cuts is unbelievable. So congratulations to Scott. He killed it this year. Yeah, I'll be right there between 2nd and 3rd. But I had a blast at each event, and man, it was fun fishing those 3 days, right? Or 3 different lakes I've never fished before, and fishing them all differently. Like today, completely different than the last 2 lakes for me, and figured them out with Thomas in the boat is when I figured those fish out. So it's pretty cool. We'll get that on television, because it clicked when he got on the boat and I lost that one, and I patterned him, and I ended up catching like 5 fish after he jumped on the boat.
Good luck to him.
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, he was bad luck, and then he became good luck. So we'll use him in the boat a little bit more.
Apex Pro Tour. It's actually from Lake Mohave. Turned out we're here at Pyramid Lake. Champion here, presented by Aquarius and Edgewater. Thank you for everybody. Anglers making a great year. Event number 4 in the books. Got a championship. We're working all the details on that, man. I'm proud for you. Couldn't have a better champion. And thanks to all the anglers here. We couldn't be here without our sponsors, obviously, without a doubt, that make it possible here, and all our great anglers. Again, Apex Pro Tour, year number 2, year number 3. Guarantee you it'll be something to be proud of as well. Working hard, tweaking some items, and we've had a great year nonetheless. Sir. Bridgeford Outdoors, Bass Cat Boats, Mercury Marine, Super Clean, Lithium Pros, P-Line, Wood Brothers Flooring, Woo Tungsten, Bob's Machine Shop, Dish Network, Excel Marketing, Duo Realis, Valley Outdoors, AccuCool, A1 Tactical, Roman Made, Signature Gate Systems, Ben Green Insurance, Power Pole, Garmin, in Lithium Pros, Price, Sims Auto Group, Fisherman's Warehouse. Thank you guys. Thank you folks for tuning in on our live stream. Can't do much about cell phone service, but when you do see this, it was a great show and a tough bite. Fished great all year, and we made the tough tournaments toward the end. Thank you, anglers, from Wild West Bass. Your host, Randy McBride, tournament director. Signing off, guys. Thank you.